Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is fun. In today's video, I will solve a question on linear combination of random variable, which is a part of the syllabus of A-level mathematics, code 9709, paper 6. And this question I've taken from November 20, variant 6.2. So let's see the question. Before a certain type of book is published, it is checked for errors. So there are two types of error they're talking about, major and minor. The number of minor and major errors are modeled as a normal distribution, independent distributions. So for minor, it is 380 mean and 140 variance. I have written here separately. When you're reading a question, keep separating the information you need, keep jotting it down. It will always help you. And for the major, it is given to you here 210 and 80. So I have written it here. So this is the information provided to you. Now you should assume that no continuity correction are needed. Okay, so this is informed to you here. A book of this type is chosen at random. Now what you have to do, part A, find the probability that the number of minor errors, I am representing minor by MI and major by MA, your choice, whatever letter you take. So number of minor error is at least means greater than, at least 200 more than the number of major errors. So I inform this one. So what comes in your mind, because you need to make a new distribution, you have to use basically what, z is equals to x minus mu over this. So what is your new distribution, what it will be? So if I take major here, it will become minor minus major, minor error minus major error. So now I will find out the new distribution for MI minus MA. Agreed? Achha, by the way, these formulae which we use in linear combination I have written here so that you can recall while you're watching video, you can refresh your memory here. So that's why they are here. Okay, so now we will find out minor minus major distribution. Now why did I hide here? Because when mostly I show all together, it becomes little difficult for students to comprehend. So now I'm finding out the mean and variance for MI minus MA. Major error minus minor error minus major error. Okay, so I have taken it from the distribution 380 minus 210, 170. For variance, what do you notice here? Addition. Though it is minus here, but we always add, you know that thing, right? So I have written the values. I got the new distribution for MI minus MA, 170 and 220. Now this is your question, you have to find out the probability. So I will use this formula, z is equals to x minus mu divided by standard deviation, right? And then you will use calculator. You got 2.0226. Here I have shown you in the sketch what do we have to calculate. When we use normal distribution standardized table, probabilities are always calculated of the left hand side of z values. So what we will do here, to calculate these values, I will do 1 minus this thing, right? So you can write 1 minus, or this can be written as like this also, both ways. So now because it is 2.0226, I want in 3 decimal place, so I will change it 2.023. Why do I need 3 decimal place? If you see here, it is 2.023. First decimal place come here, second decimal place come here, third decimal place comes here. So it was 2.0, see the red one please, because green one is for the second part. 2.0, then it is 2, so it is this probability, and then it is 3, so it is this one. So you can see I have added here for you to show you 0.9783 plus 1. So I got 0.9784. So 1 minus 0.9784, and I got the answer. You write in 3 significant figure the probability. I hope this is clear. Let's do part 2. In part 2, because in part 1 we are only talking about the mean and variance for the errors. Now we are talking about cost here. So for every minor error, the cost is 20 cents. and for major it is 50 cents. What you have to do? You have to find the probability that the total cost of correcting the errors. When it is saying total, it means it includes both major and minor. Okay. In a book, the total cost of correcting the error is less than $1.90. So this is your question basically. But don't forget, this is in cent and this is in dollar. So first of all, we need to find out the new distribution now. What is the new distribution for the total cost of error? So let's see here. I'm representing the total cost of the error by X. By the way, this is erased here. It was written correcting. Total cost of correcting the errors. Okay. So this is like you all know, number of errors multiplied by the cost for each will give you the total cost. So exactly the same thing I have done here. Because it was in cents, so I have divided by 100 to get it into dollars. Because 190 was dollar. You can see 190 is dollar. That's why. So I have done here 0.20 times minor error plus 0.50 times major error. And you can see it from here. Okay. So now I have to find out the mean of this and mean of and variance of X. So you can see very clearly here. Right? No problem, I think. It is same. Separately I'm doing it here. And then simple calculation. Similarly for this X, I will find out the variance. Okay. So now when we are finding out variance, this time it will be squared because it is a case of multiple, right? So I will square here. I'm doing it stepwise. You don't need to write all these steps in exam, but this is for your understanding. Okay, I got it here. Oops, this is coming, it has erased, so you can do calculation then, right? So variance is basically, just a minute, it is 25.6. Let me write it here. It is erased by mistake. So now I can easily use this distribution to do the calculation, to find out the probability if the total cost of correcting error is less than $190. So I hope you understood what I am doing here. And from the table you can read. I have written here the values for you and you will get the answer. So please give your comments if you have any query. Otherwise also you can give your comment, whatever you learn from here. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please press like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Take care. Allah Hafiz.